The comma, part 1. Commas, no word of a lie, they're great. They help us make the meaning in our sentences as clear and as precise as possible. There's a big difference, for instance, between saying, let's eat grandma, and let's eat grandma. Don't be a sicko. As you can see and hear, the comma makes all the difference to how you read the sentence and its intended meaning. I'd rather eat Sunday lunch with my nan rather than actually eat my nan. But each to his own. Many amazing writers, however, disagree about when to use a comma. Even a number of your teachers might not agree about when to use a comma in a sentence. However, follow these straightforward bits of advice and you can make commas work for you. In this part 1 of the 2 videos on comma use, we'll chat about 2 particular ways you can use commas. Number 1, to separate things in a list. And number 2, to separate a number of adjectives. So, let's start with using commas to list things. I went to the shop and bought a pint of milk, a loaf of bread, a newspaper and a tiger. Because what can't you buy from Tesco these days? Notice how each item in the list is separated by a comma. If you're listing 3 or more items, you need commas. Can you also see that when we come to the end of the list with the final item, a tiger in this case, that we don't use a comma before the and. Just leave it out. Don't even think about it. It's something called the Oxford comma, where Americans like to use a comma when they use and at the end of a list. If I were you, stay away from it. Okay. Using commas really helps make our writing flow and stops us sounding like we're an overexcited 5-year-old. We can use commas to avoid repeating and all the time in the sentence. For instance, take the sentence, for my birthday, I got some chocolate and some money and a new phone and a tent and 3 books. Sounds a bit clumsy, doesn't it? So, rewritten with commas, it sounds like this. For my birthday, I got some chocolates, some money, a new phone, a tent, and 3 books. Yeah? Much better. Lastly, when we use 2 or more words to describe something, we can also use commas. What's that you say? Describing words are called adjectives. There. Take this example. I bought a shiny and fast car. Why not say instead, I bought a shiny, fast car? Okay. How about, I wolfed down a huge and juicy and expensive burger. Are you trying to go out of your way to sound awkward? Change that sentence up then to something that sounds like you can actually speak English, to add a huge, juicy, expensive burger. Okay, your turn. Show the progress you've made with your comma skills by completing the short quiz in your exercise book. Your teacher can then give you some feedback. Watch part 2 of how to use commas to make meaning clear in your sentences to further deepen your learning and become a true punctuation ninja.